Ah, see how I aura farm Yanabe.
Having trouble figuring out who's Barbie's BFF, huh?
It's me!
It's me!
It's me! It's probably not me.
Yes, sir. Listen to you, the passenger. Goodbye, you police, sir. Let's go to the past, I'm sure.
Ashley! Look at...
Hi, Sonic. I've been meaning to tell you something.
Shut up, you stupid bitch! Hi-ya!
I said jump, and you jumped. But what I need is somebody who, when I say jump, says, how high? Can you be my how high?
They never come outside until they look vicious. Damn, what I gotta say to get a piece of that? Damn, what I gotta say to get a piece of that? Damn, what I gotta say to get a piece of that?
They smell like dead bodies. Well, that's not a nice thing to say, Candy. What's a nicer way to tell a friend that they smell like gore?
Siblings. This is my sister.
This is my brother.
We are siblings and we care for each other. Everything we own,
We always share
because we are siblings and we have the same hair.
Wouldn't it be nice to be a toy?
You're not thinking creatively, so take a look at my hair.
Cool.
I use my hair to express myself.
That sounds pretty boring.
I use my hair to express myself.
You know you make me wanna kick my head up and throw my hands back and come on now, come on now, come on now, come on now, take it easy, take it easy, take it
Left on red and can't give head. Really, you ain't shit, need a laxative.
A monster!
I built us a home and kept us safe. And you repaid me by bringing in an outsider.
Oh my goodness! I don't think they're here for the party, Lily. Well, of course they are, Candy. Why else would they be here? We're going to have so much fun!
So you killed him, and now you want to bring him back. This is so stupid. I will reboot his systems. Just give me a moment.
Your attempts are getting boring.
It's okay. You're okay. Go back to sleep. Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore. Someone's been in here, Candy. Someone who's going in the box!
Lake is straight ahead. It's the home of Catnap, one of the smiling critters. There used to be 8 of them, I think. Now it's just him. Lake here is his church, his hunting ground, whatever he wants it to be. You better get moving quickly.
Make me your Aphrodite, oh, make me your one and only. Make me your Aphrodite, oh, make me your one and only. Make me an Aphrodite, oh, make me your one and only. Make me your Aphrodite, oh, make me your one and only.
As if any negative Nancy's tell us we can't be toys, then we'll pop their heads off. Probably because he knew I'd kill them all.
A smile is something special. A ribbon is something rare. So I'll be special and I'll be rare with a smile and a ribbon in my...
Apláudeme más. Teque, 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 teque.
No, 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 no.
Just focus on running!
Oh my god! What?
Where you go?
Oh my freaking goodness.
Oh, God.
The prototype would actually lose to Doughy in a fight. Here's why. The prototype is the most powerful experiment in the entire factory, and every experiment seems terrified of him. But Doughy might be different. Before I explain why, like this video, subscribe, and comment Doughy, or the prototype might add you to his collection tonight. Now look at the facts. The prototype's biggest strength is taking parts from defeated experiments. But Doughy isn't built like the others. He can stretch, reshape, and rebuild himself after damage. So if there's nothing solid for the prototype to take, he might finally face something he can't control.
How exactly did Doughy the Dough Man scare away the prototype of all people? The prototype is known to be the strongest, smartest, and fastest thing in the entire Playtime factory. He's the one thing that every toy either fears or bows down to. However, Doughy manages to go head to head against.
I was told to expect you. It was you who ruined everything! I'll kill you!
Empty room. My inspiration flows nowhere to hear the tune. Around my head is a melody. You want to see with me, then la 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 la. The music is magic. 音は消えたかなをくぐっている。何それを解き放ちたい。何すればいいのもわって一言も言いながらラララララ。
Why didn't the prototype absorb Doughy? In Chapter 1, we see Huggy Wuggy fall into the depths, and he comes back to life in Chapter 4. In Chapter 2, after we finish off Mommy Longlegs, the prototype takes her. In Chapter 3, after we defeat Catnap, the prototype finishes him off. But in Chapter 4, after we take out Doughy, the prototype is nowhere to be seen. This can only mean that the prototype cannot absorb Doughy, or that Doughy is still alive.
Six, seven, Ooh. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. This is so much fun. Hey prototype, look what the player taught me. It's called 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. Player, what did you teach her? Oh god. Credits to this wonderful person for making the comic. Please go check him out.
Goodness!
Lily!
I don't think they're here for the party, Lily. Well, of
The
course
goofy
they
laugh.
are, Candy. Why else would they be here? We're going to have so much fun!
Yay!
Smell like dead bodies. Well, that's not a nice thing to say, Candy. What's a nicer way to tell a friend that they smell like gore?
I've been through some
could
stuff.
ask if they...
¡Ay, sigue vivo! ¡Por el amor de Dios! ¿Cuánto que le cae una piedra encima o algo? ¿O no? ¿A dónde me lleva? No. No, prototipo.
Drawing the Playtime Code Factory in my infinite drawing. What would you guys want to see next?
What happens if Lily saves Huggy and Kissy from the prototype? In this mod, after saving Lily from her death, she follows us through the laboratory halls as our friend. However, when the prototype attacks Huggy, she rebels against him with her braids and forces him to flee through the train tunnels. She stays with us all the way to the final boss fight, but even though she's on our side, she's not strong enough to stop him, and the prototype still pierces through player, leading to the same tragic ending as the original game. But most importantly, if you want Lily as your friend too, like and subscribe. Everyone knows the prototype has been upgrading himself with parts from every enemy in Poppy Playtime. We've seen Huggy's left arm, Kissy's right arm, Mommy's right arm, and even Catnap's fur on his back. However, in Chapter 6, there's one enemy that could return as the next piece of the prototype, Lily Love Braids. According to the posters, it says, does this mean we'll see a prototype with long purple braids in the next chapter? Or is Lily still out there, waiting to return in a broken, withered form? Let me know what you think in the comments.
If I have anything to say about it, you're already into that toy box! Isn't this fun? Isn't this amazing? Bye! I can imagine so many people playing this being like, oh my god, this girl, stop. No! Go back! Not. Please? No! I can make you better. I can make you better. I'm going to my emo face now because this sucks! And Miss Gracie, I think she gotta be raging when she's getting home. Don't you? That girl be screaming.
Toys don't need answers. Toys are here to be joy.
The number of diabolical laughs of mine that are in this game.
Oh, me? I like cheeseburgers. I like bacon burgers. I know, right? Now, bring me my burger. Rachel? Where is my burger? Hey. Where is my burger? Bring me my burger. Where is my burger? Huh? Where is my burger? Where is my burger? Ah! Bring me my burger!
Since the prototype was the one who locked Poppy there, it suggests that he wanted us to free her. But why? Possibly because the prototype wanted to see whether Poppy would change her mind and join him. But instead, Poppy helped the player. That could be exactly why, during the tea party, the prototype accuses her of repaying him by bringing in an outsider, and also says that he locked her in the case to see if she would see reason. And at the same time, he was also testing how far we could go. In Chapter 2, everything again goes according to his plan. We are forced down a single path, and at the end of the chase, we push Mommy Longlegs into the grinder. And think about it. The grinder was perfectly placed. How could it even activate when we pull the lever? After more than 10 years of abandonment, it should not even be functioning. The most logical answer is that the prototype arranged it. And right after Mommy dies, the prototype takes her body, which means he was already nearby. Then in Chapter 3, he tests us again using catnap. Why else would catnap drop us into a pipe instead of delivering us directly to the prototype? And the prototype himself even guided us while pretending to be Ollie. Then in Chapter 4, he uses us again to take down Safe Haven, something he couldn't do alone because of Doey and the security systems. Doey even mentions that the generator in Safe Haven runs completely on its own grid, meaning no one else can control it. Yet Ollie, who we now know is actually the prototype, still guides us to repair the generator, which should have been a threat to him. But why? Because it was all part of his plan. When we were in the generator room, Ollie calls Poppy and shouts that he's outside, meaning the prototype was outside. Poppy then tells Doey to go distract him. After Doey leaves, Ollie guides us to repair the generator, and once we repair it, Poppy asks us to plant explosives in the foundation. After planting the explosives, we make our way back to Safe Haven. On the way, we meet Doey, who says he lost track of...
Did you say something? Oliver? If you want to talk, I'm here. I don't pretend to know how you're feeling, but...
This was always about her.
What do you mean? No, Ollie.
It was never about me. Never about my better place. It was for her. She's all you talk about.
Oh, my boy.
You don't get to call me that. Ollie's gone and I'm a test run. The prototype. When you get her back, you'll pick up a hammer just like him. Just like...
Nothing can make things go back to how they used to be, but we could be a family. If you want. And for what it's worth, I think you and her would get along really well. And as for your name, well, I can call you whatever you like.
When can I meet her?
Soon. I hope. Very soon.
The toys in Poppy Playtime were never meant to eat like normal living things, and the truth behind how they actually survive is far more disturbing than you'd ever guess. From an experiment who may be eating parts of her own body to stay alive, to a beast who literally gets stronger every time he eats, these monsters are hiding some seriously dark secrets. So let's start with Chum Chumpkins, whose way of eating is worth paying attention to right away. His mouth isn't actually a part of his head, it's around his chest area, which is pretty disturbing when you think about it. This means that rather than food having to travel down a long esophagus, anything Chum eats goes straight to his stomach area almost instantly. But there's a big problem here. Mouths are supposed to break down food by working on carbohydrates and fats, making it easier to swallow. But we know from a cassette tape that Chum's real job was to put children in his mouth to calm them down, and we actually go through this ourselves in the newest chapter. This tells us that Chum's mouth probably doesn't have the right chemicals and enzymes to break down what he eats. So how can he even swallow anything at all? Well, the answer might come from the lore of the game itself. We know that the Bigger Body experiments were built specifically with their job roles in mind. For example, Huggy Wuggy has sharp teeth because of his role as a security guard, which in Playtime Company fashion meant he'd have to maul people alive. But like we just talked about, Chum was basically made to be a safe space for the orphans, yet he also has the same kind of sharp teeth as Huggy. That doesn't seem to make sense at first, but when you look at it from a different angle, everything clicks. Chum was given those sharp teeth to make up for the lack of chemicals in his mouth. Instead of having food broken down naturally with enzymes, he has to bite down on whatever he's eating way more times than any other living thing just to swallow it. This is definitely what the evidence points to, since every bigger body does have to eat to survive. Chum is obviously no exception to that. But what Giblet has going on might be even stranger, because there are clues suggesting his anatomy is very unique compared to most other experiments. We know that Giblet was originally created by the scientists while the factory was still running, since his experiment number was revealed to be 1202 in a teaser video. The last known experiment before the Hour of Joy was 1424. But it seems like in the years that followed, the prototype turned Giblet wrong side out.
What did it do to you? Don't worry about me.
We saw in the Chapter 5 intro tape that being put through this procedure is anything but pleasant, so it's safe to say that Giblet's anatomy is very different from how it once was. Now, unfortunately, there's very little documentation in the game to help us figure this out, but there are some logical conclusions we can make.
Fuck it. We're here. Nice. So, what I like to usually do is get up here. She's here. That is perfect. Come on. Yeah. Easy peasy. Right there. Oh, no. Where's the way out? There you go. Bam! Finished. You see how fast that was? Easy peasy.
Shut up! This was supposed to save them, not trade 1 for 2. No, that's it. I'm stopping it.
Interruption detected. Transfusion halted.
Chum! Oh no, what do I do? I can't just sit here and watch you drain out. I won't!
Outcomes now uncertain.
No, that's it. I'm stopping it. Come on, big guy. That's enough. You've done enough. Get these out of him. Out! Kissy? Kissy! You're alive! It worked! It actually worked! But, Chum... Chum gave everything he had. We have to try to bring him back. I'll try a shock. If there's anything left in his heart, maybe we can kick it back on. Please, don't make his sacrifice the last thing he ever does.
You told me to be quiet, and yet you still followed my instructions. They're breathing because you listened to me. He isn't because you didn't.
In 1992, Huggy Wuggy escaped containment and killed at least 11 employees. Then, in 1993, the theater incident happened. Several bigger bodies experiments broke free and killed more than 70 people. So there was already a long history of experiments attacking humans inside the factory, which means the player would already know something important. These experiments were extremely dangerous. So it's very unlikely that the player returned to the factory 10 years later just to figure out what happened. The player probably already knew the truth, that the employees were killed by the very creatures the company created. But there is still one main question left. Why did the player return to the factory after 10 years? In one of my older videos, I talked about a theory that some Playtime company employees secretly made a deal with the prototype. Their plan was to release the experiments, believing the creatures would simply escape the factory and become free. But that plan failed. Instead of escaping, the experiments began attacking humans, and that is what led to the Hour of Joy massacre. In that video, I suggested that the player might have been one of the employees involved in that plan, because one important detail comes from Preston. Preston confirmed that there were other employees involved in releasing the experiments. So the question becomes, was the player one of those employees? And if that's true, it could explain something very important: why the player never showed up at the factory during the Hour of Joy. Other employees like Preston returned to the factory that day, and later, Preston was captured by the prototype, but the player never appeared. Maybe because the player already knew what was going to happen. As we talked about earlier, Bigger Bodies experiments already had a long history of attacking humans. The theater incident alone caused more than 70 deaths, and experiments like Huggy Wuggy, Kissy Missy, and Boxy Boo had already killed people before the Hour of Joy. So the player may have known that releasing the experiments would lead to disaster, which could be the reason they stayed away from the factory that day. But that raises another question. Why would the player want their own co-workers to die? After all, the factory was where their friends and colleagues worked, so why would the player help release the experiments? One possibility is revenge. Maybe the player had conflicts with Playtime Company. Maybe they had problems with their co-workers, or with the higher level staff running the company. So they made a plan with with Preston to release the experiments. And we know Preston was an emotional person. He hated seeing children being turned into experiments, so the player might have used Preston's emotions to convince him to release the creatures. But if the player really helped cause the Hour of Joy, then one final question still remains. Why return to the factory 10 years later? The simplest answer might be guilt, because during the Hour of Joy, it wasn't just employees who died. Many innocent people were killed as well. As Poppy explains, the experiments didn't care who someone was. Innocent or guilty, it didn't matter. Everyone became a target, which means hundreds of innocent people died because of what happened that day.
They killed everyone. The guilty, the innocent, didn't matter. All of that death didn't fix anything. And then, once it was all over, they dragged those corpses down below where they'd never be found. And they ate the bodies to stay alive.
So maybe the player returned to the factory because of regret, because they knew they helped start something that led to the deaths of countless people. And that guilt might also explain the strange things the player experiences inside the factory. The voices on the radio.
You come in here and you kill and murder. You pillage and destroy. Your presence was demanded 10 years ago and you didn't show up.
The messages written on the walls, the disturbing hallucinations, all of them could be reminders of the terrible event the player helped create. But at the end of the day, this is still just a theory. So what do you think? Could the player secretly be responsible for the Hour of Joy? Or are we just another victim of Playtime Co? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
You know, you just need to relax and stop overreacting.
Murdered this man.
Yes.
You tortured him.
Of course.
This is all your fault! Bye. It's the bad toy box for you! Bad toy! Bad toy! 5, 4. You're going into the bad toy box! If I can't go to a better place, you can't either! It's the bad toy box for you! This is all your fault! I let you into my house! I let you come to my tea party! And this is how you repay me!
Okay, okay. You wanna run? We run. Chum, I can't help if I don't know what's happening. Slow down. I don't speak angry gorilla mime. Chum, what did you... Oh my gosh. You actually dragged them all the way here. Wait, she's still warm. Chum, you genius! See those stretchers on the wall? Get them to the middle of the room, quick! Okay, okay. Whew, no time to panic. That's new for me. Come on, brain. Do your job. There's gotta be something. I'll check Huggy. He's warm, too. He's still here. Put them on the stretchers. We need to tie them into the main unit through the masks. Get poppy gel flowing. Easy, easy, easy with the straps. She's not a punching bag, big guy. Come on, you two. You didn't survive all that just to quit on my table. Chum, tubes, tubes, tubes! Plug them in! Alright, that should do it. And... nothing. Really? Why isn't it working? Stupid broken machine! Oh, wait. Of course. The whole circuit's dead. Nothing's getting through. Butcher! We're dead in the water without power. Find a way to bring the system back online. Fast! No juice, no gel. No gel, no them. Please, you two. Please. Why isn't it enough?
You've stabilized the gel input, but their vitals are
Chum,
still
wait!
crashing.
We need him! He's the only one who understands these machines!
Violence against displays noted. Fortunately for you, I do regular backups.
Chum, please. I hate it too. But if we want them alive, let him talk.
Your setup is correct. The gel is circulating, but there simply isn't enough blood left in those bodies to sustain what you're forcing back.
Not enough blood.
Their volumes are insufficient. Organ failure is only a matter of time.
No. There has to be a way. There has to be something we can do.
There is one option. A compatible donor. Same strain, same architecture. He's close enough to both of them.
Chum? You want to use him as a donor for both? That could kill him.
Without a transfusion, they die with certainty. With it, his odds are merely unfavorable.
Those aren't odds. That's a sacrifice. Chum, you don't owe them that much. You already saved them once.
On the floor near the rig, there are 2 transfer pumps. Connect one end into their lines and the other into him.
Wait, if we do this and it doesn't work, what happens then?
If it does not work, the outcome is exactly what it already is. They die.
Chum, are you sure about this? Okay. Starting transfusion. Hang in there, Chum. You're keeping all 3 of you alive right now.
Transfusion rate nominal.
Hey, big guy. Stay with me, okay?
Recipients stabilizing. Donor predictably declining.
Don't call him a donor like he's a spare battery. Chum, look at me.
Consciousness is expected at this stage.
Shut up.
Heart
Just
rate
shut up.
Dropping.
This was supposed to save them, not trade 1 for 2. No, That's it. I'm stopping it.
Interruption detected. Transfusion halted.
Chum! Oh no, what do I do? I can't just sit here and watch you drain out. I won't!
Outcomes now uncertain.
No, that's it. I'm stopping it. Come on, big guy. That's enough. You've done enough. Get these out of him. Out! Kissy? Kissy! You're alive! It worked! It actually worked! But, Chum... Chum gave everything he had. We have to try to bring him back. I'll try a shock. If there's anything left in his heart, maybe we can kick it back on. Please, don't make his sacrifice the last thing he ever does.
You told me to be quiet, and yet you still followed my instructions. They're breathing because you listened to me. He isn't. Because you didn't.